DG, I actually need to send you a picture that I sent Tart the other day.
Ooh.
Is it of Lily?
It's someone did artwork of a Genasi tiefling.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I remember seeing this. Can't remember
Yeah,
where though, so it might be
it was
different.
posted in and it was posted in the M&W D&D channel.
Beat me to it. I posted it on my Twitter too. Someone probably stole it from my Twitter.
Well, if you can just copy it and paste it in here. Might be different.
Pretty pastel colors.
Personally, I don't get it. I don't get why people like it, because I've been hearing a lot of, oh, Genasi are the thing now. It's like, but why?
We have a Genasi in Tart's campaign, right?
Yep, that's what Corey is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but like, it just feels like it's yet another. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure people like what they like, but to me, it feels like another one of those weird fad races, like kobolds or.
Kobold has been a fad race for like 30 years.
Everyone likes tiny dragons.
Or goblins.
They're wannabe dragons.
They're
Playing
not
a
tiny
goblin.
dragons, though. They are horrible little rat things.
I mean,
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Only in
Have
the
a good one.
western side of things.
Sorry, I didn't mute myself.
Okay.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't eat yourself. That's like self-cannibalism, and that's kind of
Jesus.
weird.
Yeah. I've only eaten lunch, but it's earlier for me, so yeah.
My hand's full. There we go.
Okay, so we went on a 2-week hiatus, kind of, didn't we? We went on a big hiatus. Does anybody remember what happened?
Well,
DG?
We fought a troll.
we didn't really fight anyone, actually.
Well, okay, yeah,
didn't
that's
fight.
true.
We didn't fight anything, actually.
Nope.
We negotiated our way out of a situation.
Sure
and
did.
pissed off our boss.
Yeah,
I mean,
but at least we
sure
left
did.
things open for further negotiation.
Yeah.
True.
And you remember what happened towards the end of that?
We now have a shop.
Yes, you now have a shop, and it's festival week
Delightful.
for the entire city. So the entire city's lightened up, lit up, full of lanterns and various things, stands and such. Before we get into this, I'm Jack the Question Mark. I'm the DM. River, who are you playing as and such?
Hi, I'm River. I play as a trickster cleric named Lexori.
Okay. CG.
Hey, I'm Razzle. Do not bring the dazzle. I hear that joke way too much. I'm a gabbling wizard.
Alright. Snicknicks.
Hello, everyone. I am Snignix. I play the party bard. Yeah.
What's his name?
I play the party bard named Zingba.
Simba. And Twisty.
I'm Twisty. I play Cinder, the kitty Lord, I can't talk. The kitty paladin.
Alright, so you guys went to the hot springs. You got clean. You got then summarily kind of told off by the boss. I'm starting to imagine the boss as like J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man films.
I mean,
I
to
don't
be
know
fair,
why.
the cartoon versions weren't much different.
Well, no, the comic is not different either. But I'm just saying, I'm imagining him as that. but Irish. Or more Irish. Anyway. You guys have now made a deal to take over a shop that he kind of just got randomly. You don't know how he got it, but he got it. And since it is the next day, the air seems very different. Instead of the usual sea salt, it's more of a flowery smell going about the town. It's perfumed up. There are many people out in special dress, and there are many stands now open, such as food and games, if you want to do any games and such. There's also a mask stand and just toys and such. It's pretty much a way for people to show off their shop without having people go to their shop.
Festivals. The best time for advertisements.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are told by Koji that in order to pick up your deed, I guess, to the land or the shop, you'll have to go to the main house, which I will point out on the map.
The main house?
The main house, yes. So, I have switched the maps. Basically, right here, these 4 houses here are the main governmental bodies of the city. I did not switch the map, my bad.
It's all good.
Let me switch the map for you guys. Is it good now? It is.
Yes.
Alright, so
You still have your stream starting soon up too.
okay, I will switch that as well. Whoops. Thank you.
It's been a couple weeks.
Oh, certainly. It has been exactly 2 weeks since I've streamed. Or more. So, I'm trying to switch the right map. So, these 4 houses here in the middle is what governs the entire city. Each guild has a large house.
Is the bottom left, the red one, is that the Forgotten Coats?
Nope. The Forgotten Coats is top right. It just didn't seem out right. I have to. Let's see. The bottom left is Sunforge. Don't know why.
Fair. And then, of course, I'm gonna guess that this up here is Rainier's guild house.
That
Slash also probably Horde.
Yes, that is. You are exactly true. She does not have one in the center. Rainier has her own, and if you want to bring up business with her, you go knock on the side of her cave.
That's a big no. We'll just say no to that.
So, you guys are free to do whatever. You don't have to necessarily go straight there. You just do whatever your character would want to do.
I'll admit, I'm still probably going to take a back seat for a little while.
You're good.
What would Razzle want to do at a fair? He'd probably want to find, probably the most delectable foods and magical chicanery he could.
Give me a perception.
I was gonna say that's probably what Lixori would do too.
Yeah, both of you give me perceptions here.
Natural 20.
Razzle, nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
One.
the same roll. But Lex didn't have to roll as high. Skills are fun. So, are you saying in terms of food or in terms of what?
Well, I kind of figure at this point, if we're both doing the same thing, I figure we're kind of going together.
Yeah. I would say all of you are together.
Oh, okay. I guess towards food.
All right. You find a stand in which you smell very delectable. You go up to it and you notice that it is soup, served on bowls, but with the spoon is gold.
Who's running this stand?
The person running the stand is a Yanti male.
Basil will walk up to this stand. That's some fine cutlery you got there.
Welcome to the glorious spoon. I serve up the hottest and finest soups around.
Ooh, and it's just getting nippy too.
There's a deal. The stand is not just a food stand, it is also a game stand.
Really now? This is intriguing to say the least.
So there's a big tub of like soup, boiling soup, and there's kids playing around it with spoons. The spoon is quite small, more of a teaspoon, but with a very long handle. And they're trying to fish up pasta in the shape of a golden sun. He's like, if you can bring one up without breaking it, you get free soup.
Interesting. I'll take a crack at it. I love me some soup and some pasta and some games. What's there not to love?
Alright, roll acrobatics.
Oh boy.
Oh, that'll be 5 silver pieces.
Looks at his pouch.
Oh no.
Looks over at everyone else.
Are you
Hey,
broke?
does anyone else want to join? All I've got is gold.
Well, you can trade in gold.
Shush, I'm seeing if anyone else wants to join in.
I was actually going to join in as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 1 gold. I will treat Cinder.
Okay.
Acrobatics, go!
Nice.
Another natural 20.
Nice. You just fish one up. Here you go. He's like astonished. Cinder? Yeah?
19.
You do as well. He's like,
Hell yeah.
soup's on the house. He gives your gold back and serves up two very good steaming bowls of pasta soup. Or I would say chicken noodle.
That is the spot. Good way to start this festival, eh?
It's very delicious. I really like it.
You can
We should
even
definitely try more.
the glorious spoon serves anybody in the Sunforge Guild district. As we are patron hold to Soul.
Any no judging, but any reason why them specifically? Just because of Soul?
Well, yeah, I am a devout follower of Soul.
You know what?
Hence the
No
suns.
judgment, as I said it.
And like every pasta is in the form of a sun shape.
It's like a can of SpaghettiOs.
Yep.
Oh, we may have to visit this more often when we're in that side of town.
Anybody else looking for stuff?
I wouldn't. Cinder wouldn't mind playing some games.
All right. You find that there's a crossbow shooting. There is going to be a boat race. There's all sorts of magic contests around. Anybody want to sign up for magic in their own divinity or sides? And a lottery stall and axe tossing. And of course the usual goldfish catching you would find in...
Ooh, I definitely want to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll be 5 silver.
Cool. I will definitely do that. And what do I need to roll to catch a fishy?
It's acrobatics as well.
Acrobatics again. Okay. Darn.
You try your hardest. You just like splash the water. And it kind of slips off the paper catcher.
Darn. Cinder will come back to the group and just look dejected.
Basil will shake his head. Oh, if only you could just visualize the fish as pasta instead.
Pasta is really good.
Jesus. You'll also notice there's like expo stages where people are showing off what they can do in the various fields of magic.
Let's see. What? Okay. So, is there anything? Basil's kind of a generalist. Anything wizardy?
Well, I mean, they're all wizards. Wizards/sorcerers.
Oh.
Slash whatever you have for magic classes. What kind of wizardy?
I don't know. He's just kind of taking it all in at this point.
Well, there are people shooting fireworks from their hands. Basic stuff, though. Like moving very small items, just telepathically. You do see No Clue, who is setting up a very elaborate machine thing. You don't know exactly what they are doing.
I would absolutely try to figure out what the hell he's up to.
Mm-hmm. No Clue's just working on stuff. You can roll. You could go up and ask.
I was planning on it.
Okay.
What whole fellow friend?
You see No Clue just fidgeting like it's gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect.
Whoa. You had you doing okay?
They look up at you and go, huh? Yeah. Doing okay. Just trying to get perfect. And like, they're inscribing in the middle and stuff like runes. Make a perception check. is a message in the Discord, I guess. Yeah, you can. Lex. You have no idea. All you know is it's bigger than you. Or it's going to be bigger than you. Yeah. Lex, go ahead and roll acrobatics.
I want to do 2 tries.
Okay. Lex is trying to break away and catch some fish.
Oh, I
You
wanted to be
caught
that
a
20.
fish. You
Ah,
did not catch a fish, but you caught one fish. They wrap it up and they give you a small aquarium for it. I was like, there's no plastic in this era. They give
all
you
I
a...
see is one of those little glass fish bowls.
Yes. Except it is like an orb. To where the water doesn't spill out, but there's still somehow air coming in.
Magic fish bowl.
Magic fishbowl. Because plastic
Hashtag
doesn't
fantasy
exist.
privilege.
So yeah. Cinder, you see Lex win a fish.
Oh, it's such a cute fishy. I'm glad you got one at least, not me. Sorry, I didn't
Well,
mean to
it's
say not me.
yours.
Give me just a second.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You okay?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm back.
You're good.
My new medication that I'm on has a coughing as a side effect.
Mm.
So okay, sorry. What did you what did you say, Lex?
Lexori just kind of holds the fish out. It's for you.
Cinder will slowly reach over and take the bowl and just look like she's trying so hard not to cry.
Mm.
And then she'll turn to Zingba and ask him to hold the fish and then just
Why
bear
am I?
yeah, like just bear hug Lex and pick her up and just because she's so happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll take her fish back from Zingba.
Okay. The bowl isn't actually like glass. It's more like a thick bubble where it like sticks to your hand when you grab it, and you can try and poke into it
Oh, that's cool.
without breaking it. However, if you do it too much, it will break.
I will keep that in mind. Claws in.
Yeah. There are various people going about and such. Does anybody want to try to figure out what lone clue is trying to build other than Razzle?
What?
Does anybody else want to try and figure out what No Clue is trying to do? Like build?
Cinder's too enamored with her fish.
It's like
You know
fishy,
what?
fishy, fishy.
You know what? Zingba will have a look, primarily
Hey.
because he feels like
It's okay.
everyone should at least have a chaperone.
Lexori will join
Perception.
in.
And
So-
perception for Alexor.
Alright, perception. Yeet!
Okay. All right.
23.
So Zingba, you're like, I think that's a horse. Like, kind of looks like a horse. And Lexer's like, that's a llama. It's certainly a llama. It's going to be a Warforged llama.
So when these realizations come, and I imagine we're saying this out loud.
That's up to you guys.
You know what Zingba would have said his revelation out loud. Would Luxori have said hers?
Theirs, and yes, I would have.
All right, now I can actually say this. Zingba would turn his head to Luxori. What the fuck is a llama?
You don't know what a llama is?
Does it look like I get out much?
Lexori holds her hands up. It's a fuzzy, giant version of a sheep. It has a big neck.
Long-necked sheep.
Sheep.
That sounds ridiculous and made up.
My husband called it a giraffe sheep.
Giraffe
From
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
Let me do some rolls.
I'm never gonna call a llama anything else.
Alright, so you see no clues, just still banging away at it. It's still not done. It is starting to move a little bit, but it's not like alive. Like her ferret or weasel. Whatever it is. They have.
Oh, that's right, you have a mechanical weasel.
Mm-hmm. The weasel is just sitting on their neck. Or on their shoulder, rather, their neck. Looking, and they're working.
You know, I get the sense that, Razzle's just kind of turning back to you. I get the sense that, this is a, brain blast fervor. I don't think we're gonna do much more than annoy them if we talk with them more.
No clue is already not paying attention to you guys.
Just kind of like, pointing, and it's like, Exhibit A. Mayhaps we should, look around elsewhere.
Lexori nods.
Oh, you see everyone having a good time. There are lots of people wearing masks, particularly like dragon masks of various colors and shapes and sizes. They're just going about their days. Ale and what have you is served on the street.
Yes, a day where public intoxication is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Lexori would probably try to find something like sweet to drink, like mead or probably a sweet wine.
Okay.
There might be a nice cider around. It is a falls festival.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Sure, you find
buy one of
one.
the masks. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The sweet wine. You stand with sweet wine. It is from the. I just had it. It is from the Pollen Song Alchemy Factory.
Ooh.
From the Flutterwisp Guild. And what was you saying, Twisty?
Oh, I was wondering if Cedric could buy one of the masks.
Yeah, they're, I don't know, a gold a piece. A gold a mask. What kind of mask? There's one of every color, in every size. So there ranges from just on the face to having the whole body covered.
Oh goodness. I would want to do just on the face.
Okay.
And purple.
The the guy's like, purple dragon, sure. Kind of takes like a black mask and like repaints it real quick and like it's purple.
Clearly, he has never heard of the amethyst dragonborn yet.
The amethyst dragonborn? Nope. Not in this world.
I know. And I know that may have to come in and scare people to death.
The sweet wine you drink, Lex, gives you a boost of confidence, kind of like a boost to charisma checks, if ever made. As you did just drink a potion mixed with wine.
The cough syrup flavor adds to the profile.
Ugh.
I just want to just imagine how potions taste like. They just taste like the best tasting cherry cough syrup you've ever had.
I mean,
I'm
depending on
thinking
the
like
potion.
grape flavored Robitussin.
Yeah.
This one tastes really sweet. It's not like medicine. It is just sweet. You think there is some honey involved in this.
Or prestidigitation.
Or that as well.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. The day passes. People start showing up for the magic contests. Is anybody interested in that?
Put my name on the list.
For what kind?
Actually, what am I good at?
I don't know. Reading.
Reading, you nerd.
Reading, you nerd.
I don't have anything flashy.
Your book is like, all you've done is study and you don't have anything?
Listen, I didn't go to college. I went to school. There's a difference.
God damn it.
There is a sort of like a singing contest. If Zingba would be interested.
You know what? Why not?
All right.
Although he would much prefer, like, being able to show off blade dancing, which I imagine is what College of Swords people would do. I don't know.
All right. There is no such dance contest. As they have more of a traditional dance being done around here.
Fair enough.
Alright, so CG, we'll start with you. You sign up for what?
I don't know. Is there like a competition of some sort as opposed to like showing
It's
off?
it's a competition / showing off of things. Pretty much anything that'll wow people will get you a win. In the select field, so like evocation, after I keep forgetting this is 5th edition.
You know what? I've got something. I will do the conjuration.
Conjuration. All right. All right. So, you've signed up for that. The people go, okay. You're number 4 for conjuration. Good luck against Flutter Wisp. They pretty much have this in the bag. But yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Oh, it's all the druids, isn't it? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. What guilds are you guys from? The people at the stand are asking.
I am from Forgotten Coats.
Okay. Writes it down. Okay. First Forgotten Coats for conjuration in a while. Not the first.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. What was the question?
No, it was just a pointless statement. Go for it.
Yeah. And then he looks to you, Zingba. He goes, not the first singer for Forgotten Coats. Oh boy, you guys like to sing.
Well, what can I say? We know how to party.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine I have a little bit of a different style of singing compared to my compatriots.
Let's just not get another sea shanty, shall we?
Oh, no sea shanties from me. I can swear to you on that.
All right. So, it gets later in the day as you guys are just waiting around for the competition to set off. And it does. So, what are you two doing, Cinder and Lex, as they are doing this?
I imagine Cinder is just like every time we pass a stall, just wants to like ooh and ah at everything, and
Wants to try everything.
wants to try everything. Very, very childlike in her enjoyment.
Mm-hmm. And Lex?
Lex is probably exhausted at this point and will just watch.
Okay. Who would like to go first, CG or Snigdix?
DG?
Sure.
Okay. So, before you go on the stage, these 3 gnomish druids come on for the conjuration part, and they summon just a massive int, but made of cherry blossom. So like it starts off small, it sprouts up, it becomes very pink, and just lets pink petals flow through the air as it moves about. And the whole crowd is amazed. And the announcer's like, thank you, yes. Next we have a newcomer, Razzle.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be a little off key, but So I'm going to cast.
Before that,
Go ahead.
Zingba is going to shout, "Bring the dazzle!"
I'm gonna like angry evil monkey point in your direction, but don't look at you.
You get bardic inspiration.
Yes! I will spend a point of bardic inspiration for this!
So, in this kind of like area, I'm just kind of imagining there's like 2 tent poles or something, and
Yeah.
Razzle is going to cast web, and he's going to make the web have this intricate design and pattern on the inside. It looks kind of like one of those. What is it? It looks like one of those old Japanese style paintings of a crashing wave.
Oh, okay.
A really cool idea.
Alright, I want you to roll Arcana and Performance.
Okay. One of these I am good at.
Mm-hmm.
21 and
Alright.
16.
Alright,
I'll go ahead and I'll add bardic inspiration to performance.
Okay.
So that's what, a d6?
Yes, it is currently a d6.
Alright.
It is not until 5 that my bardic inspiration goes up.
So 19. Alright. You masterfully summon up webs and start crashing them down on each other. And people are very amazed by this. Some people kind of stand up and give you a clap. However, it's not as big as the last entrant.
Well, yeah, they summoned a freaking ant.
Mm.
Eh.
Okay. Oh. Thanks, Twisty.
Shucks.
Yeah. You're fine. You still win the runner-up prize of 10 gold.
Hey, I'll take that.
Yep. Zingba, you see various lyricists, people with, let's say, some brass horns, guitar, of course, and one drummer in line to perform.
Interesting.
What will be your instrument?
Thinking. Because I'm not going to use that pan flute. I'm not about to... I'm not about to freaking make people quiver in fear. That would be a bad idea.
I mean, it's telling a story through song.
See, the thing is, there is a story that I want to tell.
Oh, very well.
Because recall the one song that Zingba kept screwing up?
Mm-hmm.
The song that, Razzle wanted to hear?
Mm-hmm.
That's the song he will be performing through lyre and voice.
Alright. Give me performance. With
All right,
advantage.
come on. With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Oh, ouch.
I saw the one. I was like, I hope that's not your main. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I gave you advantage. You don't mess up the song, however, you are distracted. Not because of all the people. You're used to people, of course, being around you, looking at you, and your friends. You see a sign on the back of a carriage as it rolls by. The sign is of your circus that you used to belong to.
His heart will stop, during that performance, because he was not expecting to see that.
Can you explain the sign?
So,
Or do you want me, Phil?
the idea that... thing is, I only had the idea for the only character of that circus I would have known to have been a clown, who is an expert blade.
Okay. I'll just explain then. The sign is of circus folk, of course. Clowns throwing up blades in the air with let me one sec. The name of the circus was... Sorry, one sec.
It's all good. I should have thought of this a while ago.
Very good. There we go. The Bellows Top Circus.
As I said, when he sees that it's them, and not just a trick of his, trick of the light, trick of his eyes, he just kind of acts like he doesn't realize that he's hesitating in the song. Even, for a moment. But then when he picks it back up, but he's not able to quite pick it back up.
All right. Everyone else in the group, roll perception.
Not one.
8.
17.
All right. So Lex, you're just like, ooh, stuff going by. Look at this. Look at this. Razzle, you're pretty much just done with your performance, so you're kind of not paying attention. And Cinder, you are onlooking. As you notice that he hits some bad chords with your good ears.
She will make note of that.
His unusual hesitation to his performance.
Cinder, roll another perception as well.
Okay.
You'll know that it happened when that stagecoach went past.
Okay. All this fair food has given me the sight.
The crowd still goes wild about it. You do not place, but they had a fun time with your song.
That's all that really matters to Zynga in the end, as long as they're enjoying the song.
The drummer up next he just goes wild on those drums and just really brings down the house.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Hitting all those cymbals and such. And then it just goes to the regular, the people who regularly play outside, out in Renew's Refuge, as background music. When he is done, another band goes up. They're all wearing masks. I want everyone to roll perception.
I shall perceive.
I know, a lot of perception checks. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of stuff to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Let's be
unfortunately,
Unfortunately, Razzle's like, no, I'm busy.
Hey, can you get out of my way, Mr. Tall Man?
Down in front.
hey, down in front, you big glug.
Lex.
Now he's still too tall.
Cinder will offer to put Razzle on her shoulders.
No, I prefer to be angry at the world.
Lex,
God
you want
damn
to
it,
roll
Razzle.
another perception?
And then she
or
just
you good?
pats him on the head. It's like, okay.
Another perception?
Did Lex roll?
No.
No. Okay.
15.
So 15. Okay, so Lex and Cinder will notice that there's something odd going around. You don't know what, but something looks amiss. On the stage comes up another person in very elaborate dragony gear. And he is holding an orb of sorts.
No.
Everyone,
I don't like this.
wisdom saves.
You, this fucker.
This son bitch.
Oh, very good.
Oh, thank God.
Razzle, you are compelled to walk towards him. Or walk in another direction.
Oh, not this crap
Razzle?
again, not this crap again!
You can't
Razzle,
say
where are you
anything.
going?
I can't respond.
You cannot
so
respond.
I'm just leaving.
Yep. Along with half of the crowd, they are leaving towards the ocean.
Uh-oh. I see a problem here.
Okay. Hey, how is this guy just standing alone?
No, he has guards.
Fuck him. I'm casting Shatter on him.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can you put the spell in the thing so I can read it? Range 60. Okay. Point of your choice within range. I'm guessing him.
Yeah.
Noise painfully intense. He erupts from a point. Each creature in the tiff
Oh shit, it's a non-magical object.
must make
Or it's a magical object, not a non-magical. That. Never mind.
Well, I mean, you could still do shatter and try and shake him up.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Would Cinder be able to reach out and grab Razzle before he gets too far?
Oh, yeah, you can. It would be opposed strength checks.
So the idea is that when Zingba sees this,
Mm-hmm.
he still has his lyre in hand. And he plays a few chords that sound discordant.
Yeah.
And except the chord is centered on where that guy is, and it gets louder and louder until it just goes boom.
Razzle, roll a strength check.
Strength?
Yep, just plain.
Oh boy.
Okay. Cinder has grabbed you.
Oh, thank God.
You are now grappled.
Never underestimate the weak-ass goblin.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
notice,
fair.
like, guards are, like, starting to take note. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on around here?
Mind if I roll my shatter roll then?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. He passed, but you go ahead. Yeah, the group around him is like very shaken up. He's still standing like whatever. And he's like, "How dare you play such sounds in Venter's presence?"
I don't know. How dare you make a mockery of these people's faith as you did before?
Yeah. Before you can do anything, in comes Darby with his sword at hand, and the other guild leaders, including Rainier, looking very pissed.
Understandably.
They're just like, "Get him." Are you guys going to help or stay back?
I don't got a choice.
Well, I know you don't have a choice.
Cinder would definitely help.
Yeah.
Zingba would help, but he's also got another spell in his pocket that he wants to use.
Okay. And Lex?
I would definitely help.
Okay. Cinder and Razzle, you can't really help. Because Cinder, you are holding on to Razzle like a small child.
Okay, fair enough.
In fact, roll strength checks again. Alright. Yeah, that works. Saves or checks, whichever.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Cinder, you're just like, stop moving.
Moving, you tiny bastard.
Lex, what are you doing in this ensuing chaos?
Lex will probably just kind of step forward and oh, I'm not really a talker.
Okay.
I'd probably like use Sacred Flame. Maybe I could scare them off the stage.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know what that does. Is that the usual spell? It is not. Flameling. Is a creature that you can see in range. Yep. Target must make a dex save or take damage to target. Okay. Like
Also,
that.
DC is not 10. That is roll 20 being a big dump.
Yeah, it's fine. He still made it. So he does not take damage. But he's kind of mad. Darby will yell back at you guys and be like, yeah. He's still
yelling?
saved. Darby's like, stop them from getting on the boats. Twisty has posted in the Discord a man carrying his child.
No, you just
man or
pick-
lady carrying their child.
You've got the bag of all the swag. You just pick Razzle up and put him inside it.
Jesus, along with the fishbowl. So
The only thing, so he's yelling at us to try and get the people to not go to the water, yeah?
yeah, there are other guildies around helping, like Thomas and them.
Because before Zingba would go off, like, to actually help the crowd, I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the
Oh,
guy holding the orb.
can you put that one? That one's one of my favorite spells, but I don't know the 5th edition one. Tracy.
I have also learned someone actually used this spell to a fatal effect by casting it on them, then throwing them overboard.
Oh, Jesus. See the wisdom save or fall prone and laugh. Okay.
Uncontrollably.
Uncontrollably, I know. It does not work.
Damn.
can I do anything?
Nope. You are compelled to go towards a boat in the water. For at least another few rounds.
Well, Zingba's gonna, I guess, try and help out as best he can and go to the people and more than likely fail, like keeping them pushed back.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could make strength checks or do whatever. You can also counter song is not in this.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I know counter song I think is actually a thing.
Yeah, but it's not. You're not there yet. Counter song is like one of my favorite D&D things that no one uses. You and Lex can try and go to the boats and do damage to the boat, or do what you want to try and stop them from going on a boat.
So, is it just one boat?
It is a very large boat.
Shatter! I am casting Shatter!
Casting Shatter on it.
It is a non-living thing. I
It is a
can
non-living
break
thing.
the shit out of it.
Let me read Shatter again. Creature takes a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So roll damage. Well, you gotta remember that boats can take a lot of damage too.
Yeah, but
Which
it's gotta be something.
Yeah, it takes damage. It's still up and going, but it took damage. Lex, your turn.
Can I see the orb?
Yeah. He's holding it high with a staff.
I want to take out my crossbow
Oh.
and try to shoot the orb.
All right. I will say it's
That
a
is
very hard DC to hit, but yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, 20. Nah, 20. Nah, 20.
All right. Well, there you go. So you take out your crossbow and like, I got you. You hit it out of his hand. He's quick to not drop it completely, but everyone, Razzle, you can remake your wisdom save.
Come on, Razzle, do it. 19.
Yeah. Yep. You make your save. You snap out of it. You're being held in what looks like a bag with the goldfish bowl.
Let me out. It's dark in here.
And Cinder, you will notice that Razzle is back to normal.
I'll quickly pull him out of everything.
The guild leaders are like charging up the stage. Rainier is actually transforming back into a dragon. A green dragon, and is about to blast the stage when his guards kind of make a big fireworks display, and they're gone in that instant before all of the acid hits the stage. Everyone else, not. Let me roll percentage. Wow. Okay. That's not fair. So about 50% of the crowd that was affected which was already half. So a quarter of the crowd already got on the boat, and the boat is leaving town.
Really don't have much for this.
The Darby's like, stop that boat. He's like yelling, but you guys are like here-ish, and the boat's like way down here. So he can't really get his voice above everybody. Everyone's kind of going in a riot, or a panic, I should say. There are other boats chasing that large boat from the Forgotten Coats Guild. You will notice that no one from Host of the Ocean was actually in town or holding a stand. There were people of Host of the Ocean, but no one was actually doing a stand or activity.
Well, that's mighty suspicious.
Mm-hmm. The Host of the Ocean does follow in pursuit as well with one boat.
Only one.
They only have one boat right now. Most of them were off on a different assigned duty in the ocean.
So, is the boat basically gone? Like, we can't do anything, it's too far away?
I will say it's going along the coastline here. If you want to do something quick, you can. Depending on the spell or what have you.
No, I don't think Webb is not going to get a boat.
No.
Like, it's not going to tie into a dock or anything.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, I don't think I can shatter it again.
Probably not. I will say if you do shatter it again, it won't break it to the point where it has to stop or sink.
Now, I have an idea. It may not be able to make it sink or stop it,
Okay.
but I could keep it in one direction.
All right, what are you doing?
I want to shatter the rudder.
So, shattering an item, does it constitute towards the item itself, or like
I mean,
the item in
sure,
total,
like,
or
I'm not sure,
does
but
it
I
hit?
just want to.
I will let you.
Like, it hits in an area,
Yeah. So.
but the idea is I want to hit the rudder mainly,
Okay.
and any of the mechanisms.
Yeah. That'll be fine. It's a large boat. Go ahead.
Another 13 thunder damage.
Alright. So you managed to shatter it. It does harm the rudder to where they can't turn much, but they can still turn.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
enough to... If I can hamper them in any way, I've done my job.
Okay. Everyone in the crowd is kind of like coming up from their stupor. Some of the people actually went into the ocean as the boat was leaving, but they are being fished out now by Tritons. Well, there goes the festival. Darby will come up to you guys. Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry we couldn't do a whole lot else.
It's alright. My daughter's on it. Hopefully they won't be stopped before they reach the marsh or any other lands outside of our jurisdiction. It's just, that guy. You
That
know?
asshole was so brazen. He just walked on stage
Yeah.
in the middle of town while everyone was here.
Mm-hmm. And he got away. Not great.
And I imagine we're the ones who are going to be catching flack for this.
No. Why?
Well, originally getting him was our job.
It was... No. It was Sunforge's job, and they didn't do it. And I have to have a talk with their leader. Along with Host of the Ocean. But they're busy with their stuff. Ah.
Man, fucking, it's a festival. It's like everyone's day off. Why does he gotta be an asshole like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you. And he kind of just walks off like he can't give you anything. He's just better luck next time.
Yeah. Clout. That's what we got rewarded with. We got clout.
Yeah.
Zingba actually. So he dares to call my. He dared to insult my music. Zingba's just staring. He has made this extremely personal.
Person steals people, captures people. He hated my music.
Trust me, he's angry. He was already angry about that. But then the guy decided to be a dick and tried to twist the knife further.
Mm-hmm.
Zingba's not having that.
Yeah. Everyone's a bit shaken. The festival kind of like it doesn't really.
I'd imagine.
It doesn't end, but it's less crowded. There a lot of people went back to their houses, and a lot of stand merchants kind of like closed up shop. Cinder,
Yes.
roll 5d100.
Okay. Those are very low numbers.
Hmm.
I can't help but feel concern at that sort of request.
Why?
Yeah, I'm wondering what this is about.
You got swag.
Oh.
Oh?
Give me 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
I have to just bring up stuff. I kind of asked like
My
real fast.
swag table.
I do have
literally-
kind of a
Which is literally
swag
just
table.
a table at a con.
Mm-hmm. Man. Okay. Ooh. I gotta open up a thing. Wrong. Wow. Okay. I mean, that works still. That doesn't work. So I would say you get a nice fan, like a paper fan.
Okay.
An additional mask, kind of like a monkey mask.
Return to
get-
monkey.
You get one of those rattlers where you crank it and it makes sound.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. You get some sparklers, and you get, of all things, a spatula.
Interesting.
That is pink and purple.
That's a strange color combination for a spatula.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I'm writing all this down in my notes. Cinder will actually turn to Razzle and, hey, are you okay? Did I hurt you or anything?
Only a little bit of pride, but honestly, that's better than, drowning, so...
Or being
No, I'm not really
kidnapped.
hurt.
Or being kidnapped.
I mean, either or. It honestly depended on if the boat was there.
I'm just glad I was able to get you before you got too far away.
You did great, Cinder. And as far as things go, you are the best person to handle me with mind control. And just kind of give her a light punch on the knee, just a little, the joking punch.
Yeah. She'll beam with pride at that.
So this... It certainly seems to be a favorite tactics of his. We really need to come up with something if we're gonna come up against all this mind control.
Fortunate.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are equipped to counter mind control so easily.
Not yet. We can always do a little bit of research.
Of course. But importantly, we need to figure out what that orb is. So that's twice he's outmaneuvered us with that damnable thing.
By the way, how did I get snapped out of it?
You.
Like, no, about in character. I just kind of was in the bag. I figured they would have at least got me to the ocean. You guys do something?
Lexori kind of raises their hand.
Shot for the ages. Let me tell you.
We got a marksman over here.
No, just a lucky.
No, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of luck on your side.
Well, thank you ever so much for your wonderful accuracy, you keeping me from not drowning, and for damaging public property. Looking over to Zingba, that last one.
Look, it was either that or, letting a whole bunch of people go without a fight. I would much rather.
Mocking. I meant what I said. I just gotta get to be a little bit of a smartass since I had to say no for it for about a week.
Very well, I'll let you have it.
Oh man. Uh, I are we walking back to like our
Yeah,
domicile slash?
it's getting towards nighttime at this point. You still haven't gotten the shop, so you are still at the guild house for sleeping arrangements.
So, shall we head on back? I think I've had a little too much excitement.
That would probably be a good idea.
I agree.
As you get back, everyone's still kind of calming down from the events. Some people are worried, some people are drinking, you know, in their various ways. Coping with losing a good portion of their guild. Mr. Darby is not there. He's out tending to things. So, yeah.
Hopefully, Captain Darby will get them all back. In the
Agreed.
meantime,
And it just bothers me that someone seems so intent on trying to disrupt what harmony there is here.
I mean, you got a mind control orb. I'm not trying to sympathize or understand the man, but you got a mind control orb. You're probably going to try to use it. And
Oh.
honestly, a god complex to go with it, big shock.
Still bothers me. What's his end game? What's the point?
Probably like any other villain. Control.
Yeah, but control for what? Perhaps I'm looking a little too much into this, but it just feels like there needs to be a means to an end. And control is usually a means, not the end.
Well, again, if it's a god complex the guy has, maybe control is the end. Maybe he just wants worshippers to be those, to basically turn into those poor schmucks we found at the reef cave. I'm not saying that it has to be, but look, I just feel like there's not enough to really speculate on with this guy. Hell, it might even, you know what the scary thing is? You want a means to the end? Here's a means to the end. He's got a thing like us, right? Kind of keeping my voice down at this. He's got a thing like us, right?
Right.
We had to go through rituals for our things, right?
You're not suggesting that he has to sacrifice people's lives, are you?
I hope not, but he might have to do something that does involve a lot of people. Hell, it might just be it might be something as innocuous as build his own nation. We don't even know what the next tasks are for these weapons. They could be getting substantially more difficult, and he might be at the end of the journey with the last one. Who knows?
True. Perhaps at some point another trip to the library is in order. If we know some of the basic capabilities that he has. It's an axe, and it can cast magic without needing to know magic. I'm sure there's not a whole lot of magic items in the world that fit that description.
Got a good point. Here's an alternative, if I may make a suggestion. We could potentially follow the same route, and Razzle's going to look over to Luxori and Cinder. Now, we I've taken care of mine. It sounded like you took care of yours. Maybe the next step and the closest thing to a lead is making sure that the two of you also have yours taken care of.
I haven't even begun to work on mine.
Would you please remind me what yours is?
Let me pull up my notes. Sorry. I had it in a different note file than I. Let's see. I need to perform a. I need to perform purification of an evil aligned item, which we might already have that on us. And she looks over at Zingba.
That we do.
That might be
And
something we... Go ahead.
I would be more than willing to entrust it to you, Care, for as long as you need it.
Yeah, I guess she'll take the pipes from Zingba.
Yep, he will fetch it from his pouch, and he will very, like, daintily hand it over, because he's not about to touch it with this whole hand.
Yeah.
He knows it's not a good thing.
And above game, the only thing I have to do is pour holy water on item and pray to good aligned deity for 10 minutes. Weapon not really usable until level 5. Okay, but I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I just need holy water and somewhere to pray.
Plenty of places to pray.
I'd always go back to that that Church of Symmetry in Sunforge.
Soul might be...
I knew that was gonna come back.
Oh, I wrote that down in my notes. Absolutely.
Well, for now, though, we should probably just get ourselves to bed, get rested.
It's not a terrible idea. We can just go ahead. We'll take the rest of the night to just kind of center ourselves and then start knocking out these rituals. See if that maybe gets us a lead to this guy.
Well, there's no reason why we can't attack, both knowledge, theoretical and practical. I would say tomorrow, while Cinder is working on purifying the object, you and we can go see the library.
Lex also posted in the Discord. They can't remember what they
Lead someone to a different alignment. You don't have to turn them completely. You just have to lead them either good or astray.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
did.
Sorry.
I think we're just waiting for River to keep typing. All right. So it sounds like the three of us are going to be on team research while uh, Cinder goes and takes care of the purification process.
Eh.
I have something I would like to do with Lexori
Okay.
when they come back.
Okay. I will wait for that. Sorry, I was doing a lot of typing. So, and yes, I understand. You guys want to further research into your things. Only one
Zimba.
person.
I was gonna say, I was actually more so gonna suggest looking into the axe.
Oh. You don't know its name. You kind of know what it looks like. So, bit.
And we have an idea of what it can do.
And you have an idea of what it can do. So, yes. I would say you guys can do that. It will be not much, but you'll get something.
As long as we get something, we have somewhere to start.
Right.
That's the important thing.
Right. The thing, CG.
Yes.
The thing you want to do with Lex, can that wait until later?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. You guys go to sleep. That night, Razzle and Zingba both have a dream.
Boy.
A very strange dream. Zingba, you dream of someone using your gauntlets. It's someone very strong, almost like a barbarian type. He is thrown into pit fight after pit fight, but after a while, he starts to notice things, starts to understand his place, and he breaks loose of his chains and pretty much defeats the criminal ring and frees the patrons of the ring.
Fascinating.
Razzle dazzle. The person who originally had this staff, you see him meditating for a while in darkness. After a bit, things go dark. It comes to light, and the entire temple to the light is on fire, and he's the one setting the fires.
Oh dear.
And then it goes dark again. The next day, everyone's kind of in the sorrow mood again. The festival has been canceled due to recent events, and everyone's kind of not happy about that.
Understandable.
They have not found Vinter yet or his whereabouts.
Well, I had a relevant dream again. This time it was the first guy from the dream the first time setting the temple on fire. Oh, so that's good.
That's very concerning, and I sincerely hope that is not what you have to do.
Yeah, I'd rather not burn down a town if I could avoid it. Then again, he kind of looks at the scales. I did a lot of white, and this thing is both black and white, so that might be something dark in my future.
Well, whatever the case, I do hope we can help you bear the burden.
One can hope. What about you, Zingba?
Well, there was a lot of fighting again. Though, this time it seemed whoever it was, definitely the opposite of me. A lot taller, built like a brick house. And yet they seem to eventually get a grasp of things, and they, with their own two hands, shut down the fighting ring that he was made to participate in. Whatever that means, I feel like these magical items are simultaneously a boon and a burden. They expect a lot out of us, you know?
Best we can do is try to not to disappoint him, but might also push us in directions that we also aren't very comfortable with. I don't know. Shall we just go ahead with today's plan then?
Yes.
That works for me.
So, what is the plan?
I believe Cinder is going to purify the types of haunting while the three of us go to do more research on the axe.
Yes. You still have to get your shop. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, we should shop.
Shop.
Oh, shop.
Sure.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cinder. Then, as a side note, then, you will not be there for most of the day, and I'll ask upon you to roll will saves as you purify this pipes of haunting.
Roll what now?
Will saves or wisdom saves? Sorry,
Wisdom saves.
3-5. 3-5 is
No, you're fine.
getting in my head again.
You said 2 of them?
No, I'm just going to say as the day goes on, you're going to roll. But good one. We'll save that for the first one.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. The three of you go out. Are you going to stop by the main house, or are you going to go research?
If we honestly, Razzle would even say this in game. Let's take care of outstanding business before pursuing this particular thread.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Like Zori nods.
All right. So you guys head on over to the main hall. You will notice that these 4 buildings here are actually very connected to each other by various halls, which is why it's called the main hall. You go in and you all immediately know that this is a bureaucratic place. Everyone is running around with papers. People are getting denied left and right sometimes. There are people on like the sidewalk just like, if I just had a few more. Like, a few more things signed. Yeah, you know. That sort of thing. Koji pointed out which office to go to, and you promptly go there. Inside is a elder man who's in a suit. He looks very tired, as one does, who works with paperwork. He goes, yes, who are you?
I am Zingbo. These are my companions, Lixori and Razzle. We are here to pick up a deed.
Ah, okay. Which guild?
Forgotten Coats.
Okay. Mr. Darby, gave you such notes, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he goes into his file cabinet. Okay. Lexori. That's faster. That's faster. That's sooner than X. Very well. He takes out a file, looks through, and goes, "Oh, you got the Lotus house. Very well. He puts away Lex's file, and pulls and starts shuffling through even more file cabinets, and pulls out a rather large file folder, and he plops it down. Okay, so he is entitling you the Lotus house, which is north here. This house here, this red house, in between these two brown houses, to run a business. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So per rules of the guild, only 2 people can be in the interview chamber. So, it could be yourself and your goblin friend, or your goblin friend and tiefling friend, doing the interviews, but only 2. And you have to hire people to do the work for you. While you can do work, you guys are signed up as guild adventurers, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you just hire people to help out. I will say it is probably a bit of a mess since the last owner, but things happen,
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Yeah, you can.
Lixori will do the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 15.
8. Lex, you'll think he's just nervous for some reason around people. Razzle, you think he's like trying to upplay this house, or downplay. I don't know, whatever it is. Skirt around the issues.
Razzle's just gonna look at this guy. So that's a lot of dancing around the bush you're doing there, friend. If we're gonna be owning this place, we'd like to know of any potential issues before we begin.
Well, okay. The previous owner was Rainier's guild. Rainier. Well, yes. But the actual manager, as yourselves will be managers, was a Mr. Tai Wing, who called it the Lotus Lounge, and Rainier was not happy about having such a lounge in her district, if you catch my drift. So,
Brothel.
yeah. She kindly asked him to stop, and he didn't stop, and now you guys have it. So, yeah.
This Tai Wing isn't alive anymore, is he?
Oh well, he has moved on. He very much is alive, but he has moved on from the town.
I suppose then a very important question comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
So this lounge, what exactly was it?
Well, on the paperwork, it was more of like a hotel. But it.
Oh, that kind of hotel.
Yeah, one where people stay for only a little bit and then leave in the same day.
Disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. So, Rainier was not too happy and obtained it, or reobtained it, and I guess gave it away to Mr. Darby.
Well, rest assured, that is not our intention.
Good. And then he'll give you paperwork to sign. You sign them. He gives you a deed, or really a placeholder, a paper to say you are now new management. And you have the place. Don't be alarmed by what you see. Rainier was not too happy and kind of roughened up the place.
I'm not going to be surprised if we find it half melted.
Well, it's still intact. I will say that.
That's why I said half melted.
Mm.
He'll just give a smile.
I do need, within time, a name for your group here. In the name of the store you will be running. But in time. Let's say a week's time.
Yes, a week's time.
Yeah, a week's time.
Maybe perhaps 2 weeks, considering next week is a special
Oh
holiday.
yeah, next week is Thursday, Thanksgiving.
I am determined to spend it alone.
Good for you. Nah, that's good. So, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, was that the end of the scene with the
Yeah, pretty
desk
much.
jockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
He does need a name for your group and a name for the store.
Okay.
And you will have to name who is doing interviews.
Razzle's gonna just kind of pull the three of everyone aside for a second. If it's all right for you, I think I would like to head back. Perhaps I think I'd like to take a look at this place while you guys are doing interviews.
Well, interviews aren't going to happen until you look at the place.
Well, in that case, yeah, let's go make sure that this thing is tidy enough. Still, probably, I think I'll pass on the interviews. Not exactly my forte.
I mean, that works for me.
Well, even if they're not your forte, I will admit, having a wellspring of knowledge like yours would be very helpful.
And I appreciate that. So, if you don't mind, listen to this wellspring of knowledge when he says that he is not very good with people, and you seem very good with people, and pointing to Lexori, you seem to have a pretty good handle on what people are really thinking. So of at least the three of us, I'm actually not sure where Cinder falls in this, if they're even going to be here for this.
Cinder will be there for that.
Okay. In any case, I think I'll recuse myself of the of which of us will be doing the interviews.
Well, if that is your wish.
Back to
We
Cinder.
make a good team, Zingba.
Back to Cinder. Constant yelling. You pass your first wisdom save. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just wondering if Lexori had more to say. Is all.
Oh,
Nah.
okay. Back to Cinder. You are purifying this thing. It is wailing at you as you are trying to do this. You do find, however, peace. A constant peace as the light from your special weapon is emitting on this item. Roll wisdom save with advantage.
Okay.
Wow.
19.
Pretty good. So you essentially purify this item. Now it does not call the ghosts or does whatever it's supposed to do. It does something else. But you are very tired at this point. Of the constant wailing and screaming at you as where did you do this at, by the way?
Oh, I totally would have went back to the Church of Symmetry.
Oh, the Church of Oh! Oh, shit. Okay. They provide you a room that is completely symmetrical in all ways.
Sweet.
Octagonal
yeah.
symmetrical to do this in.
The funny thing is, in order to actually purify this thing, you have to put a pan flute in a position where it's symmetrical.
Oh my god.
That would be. That'd be harder than finding the corner in a circular room.
You just got like the pan flute. It's not like you've got it kind of like facing forward, so it's just kind of thin. Like you can slice it down the half from the top.
So, is turn undead in this
Yes.
system?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe only clerics have it at this
Okay.
point.
Well, now the pipes, instead of doing the wailing and such, whoever plays on it, and anybody can, will get the effect of turn undead.
Ooh, that's useful.
Very. Considering turn undead channel divinity is still extremely limited.
Mm-hmm.
Axe.
So,
I could turn undead, or I could make a fucking duplicate of myself and tag from it. What do I do?
Cinder, also, you feel like a being is watching over you, but in a good way. Do you wish to become a patron of the God of Symmetry?
Yes.
Then you become a patron of the God of... So you have now...
Wait. Hold on. I just realized that's. I imagine
What?
that would give. I imagine, given how Cinder looks, assuming that the avatar you have is indicative of how Cinder looks, I imagine that's going to drive a lot of people in that place insane.
Oh, because the one scar and the two different colored eyes.
Yeah.
What up, heterochromia?
The one nicked ear. The
The
one
one
nicked
nicked
ear.
ear.
That is going to
love it.
drive so many people in that church up the wall.
They're gonna be like, please leave. They're gonna be like,
Please.
no, I love it here. It's great.
No, they're very gracious in her. They're happy that she joined. Just threw a random god out there that it happens to be in this world, and you're like, this one's good.
That nat one is a blessing.
Oh my god. Yeah. So You come out of the temple very exhausted. You're tired from your ordeal. As you do, you see the group heading back towards you, I guess. With the deed, or have you?
She'll run up to meet them and
They
I fixed it. I fixed it. She'll just wave the pipes around.
They do give you a holy symbol of the god, which is a sort of a yin-yang symbol, but with more lines. I'll have to draw one up.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
Hey, congratulations. You feel any different?
Not really. I have a really bad headache. And I feel like someone's watching me, but I don't know. I don't know if I think I did everything all right.
Well, you know what? Fair. It's not exactly something that I could tell you from experience that it certainly didn't feel anything special when it happened to me. But don't be surprised if you get interesting dreams tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I've been warned. I'll try to go to bed a little earlier.
Are you guys going to head out and see what this place looks like?
I think so.
Yes.
I'd like to.
All right. Cinder, you have done your ritual. Mark that off. Yep. So, here comes the big moment. You guys head over to this house here. I will say I haven't had time to fix this up. It is not rendered, but here we go. Here's what your place looks like.
Ooh.
Shattered windows.
Yes.
Nice.
There's a shattered window. As you can see, it is a very large building, two-tiered building with an awning that stretches all around, and a very large Lotus mural on the side.
Wow. That is tacky.
Green and gold.
Everyone knows purple's better.
Oh.
Thank you! But also, I can
Thanks.
also see why Rainier wanted this place obliterated.
Thanks, CG. I did a great job on it.
You did.
Well, I know it has to go first.
What?
The color.
Well, that, yes. We also need to fix the door, because that looks tacky as hell.
The door is actually beads. It's not a door. It's actually just beads in that color.
Hence why he said it has to go.
It's not very secure, is it? I mean, anybody can just walk in.
Bead.
Well, I mean, there's a cracked window right there, too.
It's not just cracked. It's there's a large hole in the window.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go inside and see what other horrors we have to deal with.
So you go in. Huh?
Man, if we
So
get
what?
inside and there's gonna be like just raccoons living in there, I would not be surprised.
Also, I'm just gonna say it. If anything is stained, don't touch it.
Frederick will just look at Zingba and very quizzically, why not?
Zingba will slowly turn his head. Like, it sounds... I imagine stone on stone scraping as he turns his head. So, who wants to explain what we found out about this place?
Oh, right. You weren't here for that. Ooh. So, you want to know why it's so tacky? It
Why?
it used to be a brothel.
Oh.
Called the Lotus
Oh.
Lounge.
Ugh.
Yes, Rene- and Re- and Rainier didn't like it, so they decided to make the owner piss off.
Okay. Um,
So it's up to us to make this a reputable establishment.
I say we hire a cleaning crew.
That would be the first thing to do, yes. Cleaning crew, some carpenter.
So, you will notice that you are right on the edge between Forgotten Coats and Rainier's Guild. It is separated by the street. As you see, there's other stores down the road. Not the Golden Spoon. What is this? You see that the resort is right near you, from Rainier's Guild, and some other stores, what have you, restaurants.
Yeah, gotta hand it to the guy. It is very centrally located. Certainly get a lot of foot traffic around here.
You head inside, and you'll know immediately that one room has caved down, like fallen down into the main room there. On the from the second floor to the first floor.
Renzel's just gonna stare at it, and it's like, you know what? Not surprised, but still painful to look at.
As you guys look around, there is you'll notice that there is a bar already set up. There is a kitchen in the back. There is a lounge with a stage in this place. And then the stairwell up, which is a circular stairwell.
So, other than the boatload of work that will need to go into this place, what are we gonna do with it?
That's a good question.
I will say, this place is set up to where if you want to add on later, you can add on as well. You have plenty of room.
It'd be way too easy to convert it to just a normal tavern. Far too easy.
Lexori, I think you wanted to say something.
Lex kind of clears their throat. What about a cafe?
You know what? A cafe would not be too bad. We got a kitchen. The bar could be easily replaced with something less alcoholic, not too shabby. I like it.
And, if we might keep a little bit of alcohol for those who like a little bit of special cream in their coffee.
We could do never mind, I lost that thought. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't have
We
to
could
apologize.
also have like pastries and stuff, smaller foods.
Does anyone know how to cook?
Not me, but that's why we're also hiring people.
Well, yeah, but I also figured that we'd still like to contribute a little bit to a place, other than just owning it, you know? Not much, but at least a little.
What would I roll to see if I'm good at cooking?
Would have been a profession skill.
I'm not proficient in it, but it is something that
Um.
Lex does like to do.
Oh, there is no profession. Oh my god, this limited skill list is killing me sometimes.
It's it would be proficiency with cooking utensils, I believe.
Yeah, but there is none. So I'm gonna say roll a wisdom save or wisdom check. There's what? Proficient, but it's not a skill to roll.
No, but you.
But you can be proficient with cooking utensils, and that would probably be what it translates to. I know because there's a feat around being a chef.
Oh,
I had it
okay.
with my other tabaxi.
I'm just gonna say roll a wisdom check or an intelligence check.
Wisdom works.
I rolled like an idiot.
Oh no.
Nope.
Nope.
You know how to make breakfast.
I mean,
Yeah,
that would
that's
be
about it.
kind of what it's centered around, so...
Okay, you know how to make breakfast.
We could easily turn that broken window in front of it like a, what is the word? I actually can't think of it. Where they have the displays in the window.
That wouldn't be too hard. I think we have all the pieces for this.
Does anybody go upstairs?
Is it safe to go upstairs?
It's safe to go upstairs. There's just one room that fell in.
Like, sorry, definitely
Cinder's gonna
would.
stay downstairs.
Cinder?
I said Cinder's gonna stay downstairs.
Oh, downstairs.
She's also very big.
and wearing heavy armor.
The small, doesn't weigh a lot wizard that knows Featherfall will go up there.
Okay. It's messy. You know, as usual. It's someone have there are papers everywhere and such. Roll a perception check.
Oh dear.
Lex probably would have followed too. I'm not
Okay.
very heavy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll as well then.
19.
60.
You do hear some kind of critter scattering around somewhere.
Well, we have tenants, Lexori.
Nothing a little extermination couldn't take care of.
As you check each room is has its own coloring scheme. So like one room is all red, one room is all purple, one room is all green.
We got a good idea for the downstairs.
With,
What are we gonna do with this?
That is your rooms. You guys are not staying at the guild house. You are staying here from now on.
There's just rooms for us.
Yeah.
Ew. So I repeat, what are we gonna do with these?
Well, first, we're going to annihilate this horrid decor. But this is where we're going to have to live from here on out, once everything's fixed up. So this could be our new lodgings.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a place of our own. And this is kind of it.
Fair enough.
And quite honestly, it's... I I know exactly what I would do with my room. A little bit of I suppose, an open air sort of thing.
Razzle, as you're opening up doors, you open a door and you see two beady eyes. Roll a perception.
I'm going to laugh if one of
15?
those.
Hmm?
I was just going to say, I'm going to laugh if one of the goblins followed us back.
No. It's possums. It's a family of possums.
Like, there's just like a moment of looking at the beady eyes, and there's just like silence as they look at it, and Razzle just slowly closes the door,
That one was in the purple room.
latches it shut, walks back downstairs. You know, Zingba, I think that purple room really speaks to me. That seems like something you would enjoy.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Zingba's just going to stare at him. Fuck you.
You do hear, as you close the door, you do hear the possums like in the walls.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
What time of day is it?
Midday, because Cinder had to do the whole ritual thing.
So who's up? Who's up for a trip to go talk to get some druid help? Yeah, we got possums.
Do
At
everyone
least it's
know?
just possums.
Does everyone know what possums are?
Yes.
Because I feel that's
Presumably
only
Lex would.
okay. Well, I figure that's like only a certain regional thing. Like some people have raccoons, some people have. Okay. You go off to. Are you going off to? The druids to seek a humane answer to this, or an inhumane answer to this?
Well, I didn't think we'd do it right now, but
Yeah.
Just things to put on the list.
Things to put on the list. So you're gonna make it a cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I will say the Lotus outside is permanent. It cannot be changed.
Lexori came up with that. Lexori thought of a way to work with that. I proposed the idea of the Forgotten Lotus Cafe.
Ooh, I like that name.
You're good.
Since it also will incorporate what guild we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing protesting, so I presume everyone's okay with it.
No, I'm 100% down with it. I love it.
I said I liked it.
You know what we could do? The Black Lotus Cafe.
Oh my god.
The
Please
coasters are all Magic the Gathering cards that cost $100,000 a piece.
I'm going to shoot that idea down right now, Jingbo. I'm sorry.
Okay. I figured it would be shot down. Or I would
Truly,
have
this
been
would be a
shot.
place for the. Truly, this would be the best established for a most magical gathering.
I hate you.
Okay. You'll also notice there is a room up top for like an observation tower kind of thing, or it has a telescope.
Hey, this is something that actually looks tasteful. Very surprising. the way, I'm so happy, and I'm glad that you put so much effort into this, Jack. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Razzle's just kind of an asshole.
It's fine.
Oh God, I'm crying.
I'll change it later, I guess. No.
No, I like it.
No, it's good. It'll be changed. Don't worry.
So,
Oh, I didn't
So-
want that.
so
Yeah.
Zingba's actually going to be looking at the stage, because of
Uh-huh.
course he is.
Yeah.
You know, since this is going to be a cafe, we could give them gentle music to go with their quiet mornings.
And maybe later in the evenings could do kind of an open mic. People
And
could come
that-
do poetry and music and stuff.
That would be an interesting idea. I'll admit, a lot of these ideas are kind of foreign to me. So, don't be surprised if I'm a little judgmental of other talent.
So, is it bad of me that when you said cafe, the first thing I thought was maid cafe?
Well, we have a cat girl.
Thank you for saying that.
Look, I'm on a roll with stupid ideas today.
Can we not kill Twisty, please?
I'm having such a good time. You guys have no idea. I've needed this so bad. Oh.
Oh, if we go with the cat girl at cafe, we're gonna have to get Lexori some ears too.
Oh my god.
Lexori just shoots daggers.
Sorry, that was out of character. I should have specified. That was entirely out of character.
Yeah.
Well, if we do go with the maid cafe, I do look pretty good in a dress.
You could always bring back the pants.
Yeah, but dresses are involved. Do you not see how comfy this robe is?
I'm dying right
Sorry.
now. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, kind of circling back to a little bit more seriousness.
Mm.
So, first thing, we gotta get rid of the possums, and I'd probably see if a druid could maybe like talk them out of here. Maybe just like find a better place for them, something like that. It's not a. It's just get some negotiations going so we don't have to worry about it too much. That top observation deck, I really like that. Can we do something with that?
What do you propose we do?
I don't know. It's
I will say, to get there, you have to go through one of the rooms. It is not from from going up the main stairs.
I propose we maybe draw sticks to see who gets the room.
well, I was just saying that it could be like our quote unquote back room for just us.
I will say, there are 6 rooms in total at the top there.
Plenty of
That'd be
rooms.
one room for all of us, an office for like business.
Maybe just like a lounge for
And
a
then
private lounge for us.
Storage?
We may need storage too.
Yeah.
Maybe so, yeah.
Okay, so we got storage.
Okay.
Ooh, we might need to do double duty with the druids.
Do you
As
look in the backyard?
yeah, I'm going to hesitantly look at the backyard.
Pink flamingos everywhere.
Oh,
Along with
They-
lawn gnomes.
Missing
Razzle is
Copper is
going to
excited.
go out, pick one up, pick up a flamingo, bring it back inside, place it on the table, and go. I don't think Rainier needed this place to be a brothel to kick this guy out of town.
No, not really. No.
So, I will say it's not exactly like a lawn. It's more of a. It is a lawn, but with it is connected alleyways between stores.
Gotcha.
It is still an eyesore.
Well, we'll do our best to make it less than eyesore. Um, I did want to do the scene with Luxori.
All right, go ahead.
So, while Cinder and Zingba are kind of looking at plans, Razzle's just gonna kind of pull Luxori aside. Hey, Lexi, have you given more thought to which direction you gotta go with this ritual thing of yours?
Lexori kind of raises their eyebrow with the nickname a little and just kind of looks down and looks at Razzle. Kind of a pondering look on their face. Well, I don't really consider myself good or bad. It could honestly go either way.
Unfortunately, you sound like someone. You've always sounded like someone who's kind of like chosen their own path. This thing seems to be making you choose a path in and of itself. I just wanted to see if you know where you kind of stood on it. It's honestly, he kind of looks down his own. I kind of get it.
Lexor just kind of thinks a little more. Well, I would prefer not turning anyone down a bad path. I was headed that way my, my on my own, and I was lucky to get pushed in a better direction.
That's good. That's good. And maybe it's a good opportunity to do that for someone else then.
I mean, that's what I've been thinking. It's just not an opportunity that's always at hand.
Not wrong. Well, most of the jerks we run into have already been set in their ways or, you know, openly attacked us. Hasn't been a lot of chances for diplomacy. Right? If we're gonna have to work in that direction, we're gonna actually pursue that option.
They nod. It doesn't help that I'm not very much a talker, so to speak.
Razzle just kind of looks on over to Zingba at that comment. Me
Zingbo
both.
will look back to the others.
Slight wave. Man, I regret not having the people skills of that guy, but I guess we all have our own strengths. You may not be a talker, but sometimes action is all it needs. Heck, we took that Victor kid and hopefully set him off on a right path. Didn't really talk to him too much. Though we did kind of decide just openly, which seemed a little weird to me, but
I mean, it was better than just ignoring it.
also true. But I just wanted to say that I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Good, bad. I I mean, I'd prefer good if I given a choice, but I just wanted to let you know that if you decided to go bad, I would not judge you for it.
I'm not good. I'm not bad. I'm just a little bit of chaos. That's how I like to think of it.
Well then, here's to a chaotic solution to this particular ritual. Wait, I don't have a mug in hand. He finds like an empty mug that's been there for like 30 years,
Oh my
prestidigitations it clean, and goes clink.
As a side note, Sandman in the chat was like, "Are they plastic flamingos?" And no, they are live flamingos.
Oh God!
Why are there live flamingos?
Because there's
I like
long
to
nose.
imagine that the one that I brought in was just sleeping, standing up. It just wakes up in the middle of this and starts just throwing a racket.
But the gnomes are plastic, right?
The gnomes are
I have an
ceramic.
idea for the. I have an idea
Ceramic,
for
yeah.
back now. Flamingo pond.
So, at that, you guys, so you guys are allowed to bring your cot over to this place from your guild hall. You are not sleeping in the beds, I assume.
No.
No.
I'm just. Whereas I'm just gonna go, I know this is weird to say, but I think we should do a watch. Make sure we
For
aren't
the
getting by possums in the
possums.
night. Or flamingos.
Oh my
Those
God.
horrible birds.
I was gonna say, what time of day is it at this point?
It's getting towards evening.
I was gonna say if Lexor could make like, I don't know, some kind of check to see if they could clean up a little bit at least, and
Oh, yeah, I will say you spent most of the day cleaning up this place. The possums are still there, like, just running around. But they stay away from you guys. You all.
Possums are what is known as tomorrow's problem.
With that, anything else for this day?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nah, I think we're just gonna spend it just kind of cleaning up.
Okay. Cinder.
No.
So as you sleep, you dream of the person who originally owned this, your weapon. They sealed themselves off in complete darkness for a long time before emerging. And that is your dream.
Okay. Interesting.
The next day, everyone wakes up. You all are fine. Razzle is surrounded in sleeping possums.
Help.
You would be in your own room. No one can help you.
Oh, plus, all these rooms are soundproof.
Oh. Wonder why.
I mean, that's just a good business practice, really.
Yeah. Can I roll a stealth to not wake them up?
Nat 1. Nat 1.
420.
So you stealthily slink out of the possum nest. And just, ugh. And that is where we'll end it.
Yes.
Oh man, we have a cafe, boys and girls, and those in between.
Thanks.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. That's a nice saying. So, how was the game?
Love it.
Y'all don't understand. It was actually my dream in life to open a cafe and have like a D&D cafe where downstairs would be like a cafe and a bar, and then upstairs would be soundproof D&D rooms so you could have your own D&D sessions.
So funny thing, I'm not sure if you guys saw this post a while back, but there is a shop like that here in Indiana called Donuts and either Dungeons and Donuts or Donuts and Dragons. One of those
Yeah,
two.
Joe went to that actually and posted.
We both did actually. He took me there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And there were people, they were playing D&D. We were playing the Red Dragon Inn card game.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a fun one.
There's something like that up in Canada too, called like the Crow's Nest or something like that. My Curse of Strahd group is from Canada and has been telling me about it.
Cool. So, shilling myself, I'm Jack the Questionable. I'm doing mostly D&D stuff lately because I'm busy. Otherwise, there might be more League of Legends in the future. Snignix, what do you do?
Sorry. I am I do a little bit of streaming myself over on twitch.tv/snignix. I have been doing it's mostly just the wrestling streams every other Thursday, but at some point I am thinking about picking back up my Gun Plus streams whenever I get in new ones. And I also just try and do a little bit of everything. Variety streaming, yay.
Hello, you can find me nowhere because I'm not much one for social media, but you can find me in addition to here every Thursday. You can find me over on Tart's channel every Monday for War of the Shattered Sun, and also over there every other Tuesday for the Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd is going to be next Tuesday. That's gonna be pretty fun. I know. eh, Probably not as frightening as what happened recently over in uh, War of the Shattered Sun, where we encountered a Seer 30 monster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fun.
Guys.
8.
8.
Oh my Ugh, no. Well, depending on the story. I don't know.
We didn't fight it. It was an
Okay.
obstacle.
Okay.
But
Okay.
My gnome got to almost catch a killer whale.
Cool.
I almost pulled her in.
Yeah. Which leads us to River. What do you do?
Hi. You can find me over at twitch.tv/wickedriver97, where I'm supposed to be streaming normally, but I've like taken the week off because I've been sick. And then just personal life and stuff. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow. What? I think I'm gonna play Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. It came out on Epic Store as like a one shot, and it was free. So yeah, I get to play it again. Much excited.
Nice. Hi, I'm Twisty. You can find me on Twitter because I don't stream. My thing there. I've just been posting artwork, and I got my new computer, as I said a couple of weeks ago, and I have been playing the hell out of Genshin, and I will probably be posting some Genshin art on there pretty soon.
Cool. All right, and we're gonna raid the good boy Trash King.
Delightful.
that is good, lad.
Yeah, you can catch Legends of Ambria almost every week. Not next week because it's Thanksgiving, so week after.
Yeah.
Have a good day and good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.